we don't have to sit through credits. Well, at least we know now. Anyway. Okay, I am missing a couple Pokemon in the original regional decks. What am I missing? Or do I have 147, 146? Okay. I know 2 of them that I need to find. Yep, it's exactly what I thought. Okay. So I need to look for those 2 and a Luminion, which is with a random trainer. Okay. Let's go take care of the Luminion issue. Let's go battle some of the... It's one of the swimmers in between Sunyshore and the Pokemon League. And we're going to attempt, keyword attempt, to capture the 3 lake trio. The hardest one is going to be Mesprit, so maybe I should try to hunt it first. Do I have any way to keep it from fleeing? Or am I just going to have to track it down and pray? No. Okay. So I don't have a way to do this, do I? Well, no easy way to do this anyway. I think Palkia can learn Block, if memory serves me correctly. But anyway, let's go ahead and battle. I forget which swimmer it is. It's one of these swimmers. Because in order to fully access the post-game areas, we have to complete the Pokedex. Yep, it was this trainer. Okay. This is going to be rather irritating. Wait a minute. Why am I flying here? Okay. Okay, one thing I need to do is we need to go to Pastoria City. And I need to see if Palkia learns Block. I don't remember if it does or not. If it does, then we're set on trying to capture Mesprit. Because sadly, Mesprit is a roaming Pokemon, and we all know how fun that is. I know what you're saying. Why don't you just use the Master Ball? There's a reason. No, it can't. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, I'm afraid. Now, what was the place that was perfect for this? Was it Harlem City? No, the gates. Turner City? No. Was it Veilstone? No, Veilstone has the gates. I think it was Solaceon Town. That was probably the best way to track down roaming Pokemon. So in order to track down roaming Pokemon, how this works is, you gotta open up your Pokédex here, and then go to the marking map app. Also, do any of my Pokemon love me? Nope, not yet. Okay. Okay. So, now we have that open. It's lurking around Celestic Town. Which is fine. Eterna City is where it's mostly roaming. Well, Mesprit seems to really like Eterna City. Now it's around Orberg. Hey, okay. So. And there it is. Good. I knew it'd be faster than Mesprit, so that's all I wanted to do for now. Let's go with Flea. Yeah, everyone remember this mechanic and how fun it was. Yeah, me neither. Yeah. At least I choose not to remember this function. Chasing Pokemon has never been fun. But now that I'm paralyzed, I'm going to save, just in case I accidentally annihilate it. I don't think I will, because Luxray's special attack is lower than its physical attack, so if I get off one Thunderbolt, I don't think that'll be enough to annihilate it. Actually, I think it was Floroma Town that was the better area to track these down. Oh, wow. Now, I would fly to that area, but hear me out. What happens is that it will reset and then spawn in a different area on the map entirely. Well, we may end up having to do that, folks. I think Floroma Town's actually a better area to hunt them. Because it's connected to two different routes, so I can understand the logic there. Run button. What'd I just say? Does the cave count as moving? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Okay, it leads back into the town, so there it is. Well, of course it's going to have good IVs. It's a legendary. Not quite a box art legendary, but legendary nonetheless. Okay, I could hit with another one. Good. Okay. Saving again. There it is again. Okay, good. Now every time I run into it, I'm just going to chuck a quick ball at it. Now it's hanging around where I was. Ain't that a kick in the head? And then it jumped all the way over there. Oh, that's funny. That's why roaming Pokemon annoy me. Oh yeah, here's another thing about roaming Pokemon too that's makes them very irritating. If you run into 3 random Pokemon, they will jump elsewhere. Like that. Yes. It was just in my area and then it jumped. And I was just hanging around that area. That's so annoying. This is why I'm happy they also got rid of this mechanic. Rowing Pokemon was a bad idea. Is Wobbuffet in this game? Well, yeah, it is, and it isn't. Oh. Forget the whole Victory Road was a mine thing. I guess they just used that as an aesthetic for every cave in the game. Zubat, 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 Zubat. One step. One step. Really? Again, one step. Encounter rates are so bad. Now I remember the location. It was Jubilife City. Because you have multiple points to cause it to jump. Oh, come on. Can never find the Pokemon I'm looking for. No, of course not. And Repels won't keep the, Repels will also keep the Pokemon tracking down away. And then it jumped. Yep, of course it did. If only there was a way to get another Master Ball, then I wouldn't have to worry about this. But you can't send over Pokemon with items. Because that's what makes chasing Pokemon painful, is you have to do... Yeah, there are 2 in this game. 1 you have to do the old-fashioned way, 1 you can just Master Ball. Yet I'll never understand how wild Pokemon how they can flee when they're asleep or paralyzed or something like that. It's like, seriously? How does that work? You're literally at a point where you can't move, and you're at a point where you're literally sleeping on the ground. It's the one piece of logic I never understood. It's taunting me now by hanging around the area where I was earlier. Oh, well, that's lucky. This is not going to work. It's wishful thinking. It really is wishful thinking. I'm going to have to get something to trap them eventually. I might have to go back to the drawing board. Yep, thought so. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board with this one. Oh well. Let's go snag its brethren then. What would be technically closer? Here, maybe? And yeah, this is what the rest of the stream will be, is me catching the other 2 legendary Pokemon, completing the dex, and showing what that entails. Then we'll do the post-game next week, and then we will move on to the next game. There's no easy way to get here. Also, I want to point out something. If you want to come back here, talk to that swimmer, he will fight you. He is Shigeki Morimoto, the executive of one of the executives of Game Freak. Game Freak. Ah, my voice cut out. Since Black and White, he's been a super boss in every game. Well, not exactly. I don't think he was in